What's going on, troops? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you a rough idea of what I take when I'm going motor camping or to a motorcycle rally and what I'm going to pack into my gear. So the first thing I want to make sure I pack is my sort of living space. That consists of a tent. As you can see here, the tent I've got is quite big. It's a 6-man tent. I'd advise you drop down to maybe the biggest, a 2-man tent if you're going solo. However, the bike I've got allows for it and all the equipment I've got can carry it. Moving on from there. Sleeping bag, this one's a 2-season one. I have got a winter season as well. However, I'm going to a rally next weekend and it's going to be the summer, so I'm sticking with a little 2-season, lightweight one. From there, I'm going to move to my roll mat. I'm quite a tall guy, so naturally I've had to get a bigger roll mat than usual. This one is from Amazon. It's only about, I think I paid about £15, but because I'm quite a long guy, I needed quite a long sleeping system to keep you off the ground, keep you nice and warm. Next is a pillow. Even though my roll mat has got a pillow built into it, I like having 2 pillows. So again, I've just got a little tiny inflatable pillow just to make life a little bit more comfortable. As you can see, nice easy fold away, small enough that it's not going to really cause any dramas in the kit once it's all packed. And then lastly is my chair. I haven't found anything smaller than this. Again, this is just an Amazon special. I have got it out and tested it. It can hold a fair bit of weight. It feels quite sturdy, but as small as it is, it's quite well built, and again, can easily fit it away in your kit. Once I'm happy that I've got my stuff in my living space, I'm going to bang that straight into a waterproof bag. You'll notice throughout this video I'll put pretty much everything into a waterproof bag. There's no point deploying out onto the ground with your kit already wet. You're just going to have a miserable trip. Right, so my sleeping system's all packed, good to go. My tent already in here. As I said, I like to waterproof everything, so my main stuff here that's going to keep me dry throughout the weekend or however long I'm going away for is then going to go into another waterproof duffel bag. Again, this was only, I think I paid about 45 quid for it from Amazon. However, it's very sturdy built. It is waterproof. It does the job. It's nice and easy enough. It's got enough attachments so I can just throw it on the back of my bike and off I go. Right, so now my main key elements are packed away in this. I'm going to make sure this is the last thing that goes on my bike, so when I actually get into position wherever I'm going to stay, it can be the first thing that comes off. I can put my tent up, get my sleeping stuff sorted, and then I can look at unpacking and everything else. Cool, right, so besides my sort of usual living arrangements and stuff, my next priority is going to be what I call like the emergency kit. So with that, I'm going to have a multi-tool. It's got knives, screwdrivers and stuff built into it. A small set of Allen keys, a set of spanners, tiny little can of WD-40. Spare batteries, again waterproof, you don't want to get them absolutely minging in the wet and not work. This is a portable air compressor, and then to complement that, a tyre puncture kit, first aid kit, and then a battery power bank for my phone. That will get me about 5 charges, so it'll do me probably about a week. In my personal first aid kit, again inside there if it wants to be waterproof, a couple of wound cleansing sheets, some tape, a couple of plasters, some self-adhesive dressings, a couple of rehydration treatments, painkillers and some allergy tablets, and then a pair of scissors. For my emergency kit, I put in the brightest dry bag I've got. A, obviously to keep it dry, and B, just to make it easy. So if I'm searching around all my kit and I need something desperately, I know if something's gone wrong, I'm going straight to the bright yellow dry bag. So the next thing I want to worry about is keeping myself clean and keeping myself fit. So moving on to keeping myself clean, I've got my own sort of little makeshift wash system that I put together here, which comprises of a mess tin, 2 flannels, one for my body, one for my face, some roll-on deodorant, travel toothpaste and travel toothbrush, a little soap dish with some soap in there. You might ask why I've got it into a mess tin. Reason for that is if I'm going to boil my water in my jet boil, I can then pour it into my mess tin and I'm not eating out of contaminated, dirty water essentially. So keep them separate, wash out one thing, eat out the other. Simple. Again, that is then going to go away. Waterproofed, so my flannels aren't going to get minging. And then to complement that, I've just got a little, I say little, it's a large microfiber towel, but it's nice packed, folds down really little. A couple of extras there, a bit of bug repellent. I'd rather take it and not need it than need it and not take it. And again, just a little bit of hand gel there. Moving on to the eating side of things, I touched on briefly just then. As you can see, I've got the jet boil there. In there, the gas. Spoon, lighter. I always keep a spare lighter with it just in case the self-ignition button here creams in. Actual knife, fork and spoon there. Again, if I lose that, then I've always got my spare one there. And then a flask. And in this flask, I've just got several sachets of coffee, or whatever it is you want to drink when you wake up in the mornings. Again, with this, it's to sort of stop cross-contamination, so boil your water in there. You can either make your brews in there or put your noodles in there or whatever way you want to do, cook in there, drink from there. It's up to you. And then noodles, chorizo, whatever you want to take, anything you can cook easily in jet oil, take scram with you as well. And then just a little sponge, so every time you're done you can give it all a good clean out, so you're not going to go man down with disease. Next thing I'm going to worry about is clothes. In this one I've got a full wetsuit, so in there I've got my waterproof trousers, my waterproof jacket if I get caught out in the rain. They're my bike gear, so I can throw them over my bike gear if I'm out and getting soaked, or if I'm just sat around the campsite and it's absolutely tipped it down, I can still put them on. And then in here, spare clothes. Like I said, I'm only going away for a weekend rally, so there's a couple of pairs of underwear, socks, spare pair of shorts and a spare vest in there. For the last stuff I'm going to look to pack, and this is more pertinent to me, maybe not to the average viewer of this, mainly because I film everything wherever I go. So this is going to be on my electronics. Obviously it's going to be in a waterproof bag. I'll make sure I've got my drone, all my cameras, my 360 camera, my motor vlogging cameras, spare batteries, and then to go with the sort of theme of the electrics. Light for the tent, head torch, which if you noticed earlier I've waterproofed a load of spare batteries, that is for that purpose. And then if that breaks while I'm out, I've also got an emergency head torch, which you can just pull that and snap it onto your head and you're good to go. So yeah, last thing, throw it all there, and that is me good to go. Chuck it on the bike and then we roll it. So last thing is my leg bag. All I'm going to have in there is my wallet, my visor cleaning kit, and a little bit of loose change just in case wherever I'm going doesn't take card. Everything else, this is how it's going to look before it goes onto the bike. Fair bit of kit, now condensed down into quite small, easily packed away kit. As soon as this is on the bike, the only thing you're really going to know that's on the bike is this. It's the only thing that doesn't fit in my back box or anything. Everything else will be completely hidden away. And I shall show you how I'm going to put it onto my bike now.